Hi my angels, welcome to this week's self-care tips with Tiffany. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Someone's drilling outside, that's so frustrating. You guys have been asking a lot for me to do a get ready with me video. I'm going to give you my 3 top tips for getting ready in the morning and making sure you wake up in a really positive way without any negativity around you so that you can attack the day. Drink a whole pint of water the second you wake up. You need to think about all of those nasty negative toxins flushing out of your body. We don't want those, do we, angels? The only thing I really like to put on my face is just some Vaseline on my lips. When you look in the mirror and you see your dry, flaky lips, that's gonna make you feel really self-conscious. So my final tip for you in this Get Ready With Me video is brushing your hair. And you just brush, you don't even have to brush like your whole hair, just by your scalp. And it just gives you such a nice morning massage, you know. I think head massages are really good for you and really good for relaxing you and getting you ready for the day. And you know, make sure you go over your whole head. Even if you don't have any hair, it doesn't matter. Just scrape that hairbrush all over it. Give yourself that morning massage that you deserve, yeah? If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, Self-Care Tips with Tiffany. And please do share with all your friends and have a really super day. Bye guys.
Hello, Miss Santos. You mind if we talk for a couple of minutes?
Oh my gosh, you startled me. I completely forgot this thing was on. Oh, sometimes I just get so caught up in my own little world.
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind having a quick chat.
Well, I guess I could make some time. Might just have to move a few things around. But that's all right. The fans always come first.
Thank you, Miss Santos.
Miss Santos, why so formal? Look, if you want to do this interview, you're going to have to address me by Tiffany. It's all about branding, love. Self-Care Tips with Tiffany, the #1 self-care vlogging channel during the pandemic. I was going to call it Self-Help Tips with Tiffany, but self-care just sounded more nurturing and calming, which is exactly what my channel is all about, to help people with anxiety and depression.
And how would you describe your anxiety now, Miss? Sorry, Tiffany.
My anxiety? Well, oh, by the way, can you see me clearly? Is the connection okay? The other day, I was talking to a sponsor and I was just babbling on forever and I didn't even realise I'd been frozen for about 20 minutes just talking to myself. It was so embarrassing.
Well, I can assure you I can see and hear you very clearly.
Okay, great. What was the question? Oh, right, my anxiety. Well, it's massively improved. At the start of the pandemic, I was a mess. But once my channel went viral, everything changed. I gained a community of followers and now we're all in this together. If you want to be a part of it, join us tonight. We're going live on Instagram for an exclusive edition of Tiffany Tips. I'm launching my new nail kit. So I'm going to be doing my fingertips whilst giving you life tips. It's going to be so much fun.
Can you tell me what you remember about the pandemic?
The pandemic? I mean, sure, I guess. If you want to depress your viewers. Well, it started in early 2020. I remember because I was finally going to get serious with the gym, Soul Cycle, Pilates, yoga. 2020 was going to be my year. Anyway, after much downplaying the threat level of the virus, quarantines were eventually put into place. Bye-bye non-refundable gym membership. Shout out to Fitness World. Thanks, guys. Anyway, during the first quarantine, people could still go on walks and buy essentials themselves, like food, toiletries, healing crystals, like essential oils, like the important stuff. And then in the middle of 2020, the quarantines were prematurely lifted and businesses started to reopen. Money speaks louder than safety, I guess. And then it all went downhill from there, really. The NHS was flatlining and expected to be resuscitated with applause from the public. We're told to limit our time outside and avoid socialising 1 week. And then the next week, the government dangles 50% off dining to feed our famished Facebook timelines. And then the second wave of the virus hit and the mandatory lockdown of 2021 began. And because of people taking advantage of the confusing rules of 2020, this quarantine was enforced by the military. Nobody's allowed outside. Supplies are brought to your door. Martial law is in full effect. Your standard prologue for a Stephen King novel.
And what about more recently? Well, how would you describe the situation out there?
Now? Well, it's the same. It's still a nightmare. Which is why I started my channel, so that we could focus on happier things to maintain our sanity. Why do you keep asking me about the pandemic? You should be asking me about my channel. What kind of interview is this anyway? I'm a verified account. Can we please talk about my vegan breakfast at Tiffany's video? Oh, or the one about manic meditation.
Santos, I'm not here to talk about
My manic meditation video was extremely popular. So what you do is you surround yourself with all of your devices and you play something different on each one that would normally drive you insane on full volume. So I had Boris on the telly, my laptop was streaming Kanye's inauguration speech, my phone was on a call to its 50th Zoom pub quiz, and then my tablet was blasting my friend's pet food recipe podcast. And then what you do is you inhale all that manic noise around you and you exhale calmness and tranquility.
Yes, those videos were very popular a few years back, but I'd like to focus on more recent events.
Oh, well, I upload a video every Tuesday. Just subscribe to my channel, Self-Care Tips with Tiffany, and join myself and my community of over 1 million followers as we pamper ourselves through the pandemic.
Actually, Tiffany, your followers have decreased quite a bit.
No, that can't be right. Last time I checked, it was over 1 million. I even received a plaque in the mail.
Yes, I do believe the last time you checked, it may well have still been over 1 million, but your channel hasn't been popular in a very long time.
Well, that's impossible. I talk to my fans every day.
But don't worry, it's not just your channel. Vlogging and internet traffic in general has slowed down exponentially since the Great Unplug.
The Great Unplug? Is that a video from Randy Ryan's channel?
No, it was a social movement when the pandemic ended. People chose to spend a lot more time outside and off their devices.
No. You really have to be careful what you read online. There are so many fake articles written by people who are just desperate to go outside, but none of it's true.
Miss Santos, the pandemic ended over a year ago.
Oh my God. Are you from one of those prank channels? Are you really that desperate for views? Listen, what's your name again?
Dr. Martins.
Doctor? Are you a self-help channel too?
No, I'm a psychologist, and I don't have a channel.
Well, if you don't have a channel, where is this being live streamed to?
Miss Santos, we're not live streaming. I'm standing right in front of you. I'm talking to you through a glass panel on your door.
Don't be daft.
I promise you it's completely safe to be outside. Like I was telling you before, people spend a lot more time outside since the Great Unplug.
Look, I don't like to use this word, but I think you're crazy.
Everything you said about the pandemic was correct. That is exactly how it happened, or how it started anyway. The enforced lockdown lasted 4 years. A quarantine lasting such a long period of time had unforeseen psychological effects on a lot of people. While our lives were placed on hold and confined to our homes, nature flourished, and the earth took some much needed time to heal itself from its own plague. Us, human race, so that the ice caps stopped melting. The Amazon almost doubled in size, taking over half of South America. Wildlife roams free in Times Square, and the River Thames is as clear as crystal. When the quarantine was lifted in 2024, the human race commenced a new era. The Great Unplug saw a massive decrease from our online presence. This could have been due to the fact that after 4 years of living inside and being online, people had had enough. Or the fact that most jobs are now forced to maintain a thriving environment where we coexist with nature rather than destroy it. There were a few people that found it hard to adjust to this new way of living. You, Miss Santos, were one of these cases. You admitted yourself here over a year ago because your anxiety had escalated into a form of psychosis induced by agoraphobia, fear of outside spaces. You fabricated a reality where you're still in quarantine talking to your fans online. Or you use that mirror to record all your videos. And you use the glass panel on this door to interact with your fans. They're actually the staff of this institution and myself, your psychologist.
Well, this has been a very interesting interview. But I think I have to go and get ready from a call from one of my sponsors.
Miss Santos, please.
I'm really sorry we're going to have to end this here. Please stay safe. And if you feel in the need of a pick-me-up during these crazy times, please like and subscribe to my channel, Self-Care Tips with Tiffany.